To CNN's Atika Shubert. Atika, we know Russian troops are closing in on the capital, Kyiv, but what's happening where you are? Are residents, for example, being given guns to defend that city?
Not yet. That's happening mostly in Kyiv, and already 18,000 weapons have been distributed in that area. What's happening here in Lviv is this is considered to be the safest part of the country, and this is why we're starting to see tens of thousands of people fleeing here and then moving on to the Polish border, which is about an hour away. Already 50,000 people have crossed, according to the UN Commissioner of Refugees. So this is turning now into a humanitarian crisis. For the meantime in Lviv, although it is calm, we have had for the last 2 days strikes in the area in the early morning hours. We heard air raid sirens earlier today and in the afternoon. An airfield about 100 kilometers north of here was hit by a missile. So as a result, now there is a curfew imposed on the residents of Lviv between 10 p.m. and 6 a.m. and they are instructed to stay at home and turn all the lights off for preventative security. So though it is calm and so far secure here, people are very nervous and on edge.
Atika, when the Russians take the capital, Kyiv, what will that look like? What will happen to the people living in the city who have stayed behind?
Well, this is what everyone is asking. How will Russia occupy the territory that it takes? We don't know at this point. And I should point out, while they have had troops enter the north of the city, they don't seem to have taken any more ground. In fact, the Ukrainian military seems to be putting up a stiff resistance, and you see those volunteers now being given weapons to defend their streets in Kyiv. So we don't know what will happen. What I do know is that the Ukrainian president still remains there in Kyiv. He just put out a video message just a few minutes ago. Volodymyr Zelensky was seen outside on the streets of Kyiv with members of his cabinet and the military saying, "We are here, we are still defending the city." And it's that kind of defiance that Russian troops are coming up against.
Atika Shubert live in Lviv for us this evening. Thank you for that.